Hi there, welcome to the Top Dog Tips YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to be talking about the current U.S. statistics on dog bites for last year. So it's up to date 2021, and we're going to compare 19 different dog breeds. Before we get into that, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's how we continue to grow our channel, and which helps us continue to put out high quality content for you all. Also, be sure to subscribe to our website using the link in the description. If you subscribe using the link in the description, you will receive a free ebook on 25 vet recommended homemade dog food recipes. So without further ado, let's get into it. So animal control deals with problems on dogs of all breeds. Sometimes smaller dogs such as poodles and chihuahuas, they have a bit of a Napoleon complex and can be the most vicious actually. In general, certain dogs are known for their specific qualities. For example, German Shepherds are regarded for their intelligence, Labradors for their sense of smell, and St. Bernards for their size. One of the most notorious breeds for its violent tendencies is the Pit Bull. Amid having sharp teeth and a jaw that locks, once it sinks into a target, the dogs are known as a notorious menace. Is this menace true? Is the Pit Bull more likely to bite than other dog breeds? Here you will learn surprising U.S. statistics on dog bites and much more. So let's talk about the Pit Bull bite statistics. According to a study from the Center for Disease Control, approximately 4.5 million dog bites occur in the United States each year, and 800,000 of those bites result in the need for medical care. The U.S. population is approximately 331 million people as of 2020. This means that a dog bites 1 out of every 73 people. These are alarming figures, yet anxiety becomes much less when the right information is available to you. To understand the overall U.S. statistic on dog bites, it's best to start here. No dog has a more egregious reputation, but are these fears clouded in myth or reality? So let's take a look at the statistical period from 2005 to 2020. According to Canine Journal, an organization that collects and analyzes all dog bite attacks in the countries, pit bulls accounted for 284 deaths in those years. That's a staggering 65% of all dog-related deaths, with 473 Americans killed between 2005 and 2017. Another dog known for its brutal reputation is the Rottweiler. If you combine the numbers for both dogs, you'll find that 76% of the total fatal dog attacks is between the Rottweiler and the Pit Bull. These numbers may seem shocking, but they might say something more. Instead of arguing that pit bulls bite more, you can argue that they are more efficient once they attack, whereas a bite from a smaller dog may not be fatal. However, a small dog may bite more often. So let's go over the U.S. statistics on dog bites and deaths of other breeds. The German Shepherd produced 20 deaths in total. This is the same period between 2005 to 2017, while mixed breeds accounted for 17 deaths. Another massive dog, the American Bulldog, produced 15 deaths and is known to dislike strange company. Mastiffs, known for their use as a guard dog, killed 14 people. Rounding out the list of the most dangerous dog breeds is the Husky, with 13 deaths recorded from 2005 to 2017. Speaking of wolves, the wolf dog hybrid can be very dangerous. These animals pose a threat because they are more of a wild animal than a domesticated friend, even under the best guidance of a trained master. The Husky Wolf hybrid can be extremely unpredictable. This dog often sought after its majesty, but if unqualified or untrained, Huskies will be very aggressive. This is not a deterrent, as Huskies are among the most intelligent of dog breeds. It's simply a note that owners do not give them the attention they deserve. German Shepherds are the third most likely breeds of dogs to attack. However, their mortality statistics are more of a result of helping humans than harming them. As mentioned, Rottweilers and Pit Bulls are the second and first most dangerous breeds. According to the Canine Journal, as of 2016, there was an estimated 78 million dogs in the U.S. Of those, we saw 4.5 million dog bites, 19% of which resulted in injury. A total of $530 billion in insurance claims for dog-related injuries. So, what are the safest dog breeds? Statistically speaking, there are two breeds of dogs that are known for their safety: Golden Retrievers and Labrador retrievers. They're the least likely to bite or inflict harm on a human. Keep in mind that these dogs are used for hunting. Their soft teeth are not intended to penetrate the birds they catch. By that logic, their teeth would barely penetrate human skin. Bird dogs understand that their bite is not to be fatal, so they almost never even try unless indicated by danger. Retrievers are also among the friendliest and most social breeds for human companionship and work-related associations. So let's go through training for safety. Given that some of the most dangerous dog breeds, statistically speaking, are also among the most popular breeds for domestication, one question may arise in the minds of pet owners. And that question is, how can one make sure their dog doesn't bite? The battle will begin when the dog is still a puppy. Vigilant dog owners will make sure that he stops chewing and nibbling on items unless they are toys. When the dog tries to sink his teeth in, and it happens to be your hand, one should withdraw his hand and yelp in pain. This will teach the dog that his bite is dangerous to his safety. It's also important that your dog socializes with other dogs and human friends on a regular basis. The more company expected, the less dangerous the dog will be. Let him see that most humans do not harm him. Also keep the dog active in healthy exercise throughout his upbringing. Accumulated aggression can get the dog and its owner into trouble later on. If all else fails, one should call a professional dog trainer to set up proper limitations for their dog. Now let's talk about potentially dangerous dog breeds. According to the law approved by the BOE in 2002, these are the breeds of potentially dangerous dogs for which you need a license if you want to adopt them. A Pit Bull Terrier, Staffordshire Bull Terrier, American Staffordshire Terrier, a Rottweiler, Dogo Argentino, a Fila Brasileiro, a Tosa Inu, and an Akita Inu. The common characteristics of dangerous dog breeds include strong musculature, powerful appearance, their robust and athletic configuration, their agility, their vigor and endurance, their marked character and great courage, their short hair. Thoracic build is between 60 and 80 centimeters, height and width between 50 and 70 centimeters, and weight over 20 kilograms. They have a voluminous head, cuboid, robust with broad and large skull and muscular and bulging cheeks, large and strong jaws, robust, wide and deep mouth. They have a wide, muscular and short neck. They have a solid chest that's broad, large, deep arched ribs, and a short, muscular back. They have parallel, straight, and robust forelegs and a very muscular hindquarters with relatively long legs forming a moderate angle. So let's go over a summary of the dog bites and the dog breeds that have caused the most attacks and deaths. This study that we're going to go over has been carried out by Animals 24/7. They've collected the number of attacks that they have been able to account for between 2014 and 2020 in the United States. We must keep in mind that the number of attacks that occur, few lead to serious incidents. In fact, the vast majority of attacks are pronounced by small dogs, but the consequences are not serious and do not transcend. However, let's see the ones that have transcended, because they have produced very serious injuries to the death of people in more than 30 years. This statistic also includes crossbreeds when referring to purebreds. So pit bulls, 3,397 attacks and 295 deaths. It appeared on the PPP. This is just the list of potentially dangerous dog breeds. It's the most feared breed and unfortunately with the worst reputation. The statistics don't lie, and they're there. However, those of us who love dogs know this animal is not to blame. However, pit bulls still account for 6% of the dogs in the United States. What is most striking about their attacks is that they attack children and adults alike, when in general, attacks on children are more common because they do not know how to treat dogs or how to read the warning signs. Another note of the attacks is that many of the attacks are unannounced with no warning signs. Thus, pit bulls should be adopted by people who are very experienced in the care and education in this breed. The second is Rottweiler, 535 attacks and 8 deaths. The Rottweiler also appears on the potentially dangerous dog breed list. It follows a more common attack pattern. Its attacks are mostly aimed at children who have not respected the animal and have not known how to read the warning signs as well. Problem with serious and fatal wounds is that being such powerful dogs with so much strength, they do not know how to calculate the force of the bite. However, their intention is never to kill. The third is the German Shepherd, 113 attacks with 15 kills. They do not appear in the potential dangerous dog list and have a very good reputation, especially because they are excellent police assistants. Their protective character often leads them to hurt humans with serious consequences, but never with the intention of doing so. We must not forget that they are guard dogs. They need to have their flock under control, and not knowing how to read their, signals of being threatened can lead to unfortunate incidents. The next one is Preza Canario, or Preza Canario. It's not listed on the potential dangerous dog breed list. What it shares with the pit bull is that it makes attacks equally on both adults and children. The Preza Canario ranks 4th in the U.S. statistics on dog bites. Number 5 is the hybrid wolf dog, 85 attacks and 19 kills. It doesn't appear on the potential dangerous dog breed list because it's hardly present in the U.S. Even so, it ranks in the U.S. statistics on dog bites. Its attacks are justified by its marked predatory character, that is to say, of preying. The crossing of a wolf with another dog, hence the name hybrid wolf, still maintains a strong instinctive character. The great majority of their attacks were made on children who, with their games, it is all too easy to awaken in them their wildest instincts. The next one on the list, the Siberian Huskies, 83 attacks and 26 kills. It doesn't appear on the potential dangerous dog breed list. The attacks carried out by these huskies are registered as semi-wild animals. These attacks were carried out in very cold desert areas as they spent a lot of time alone and isolated, so the lack of socialization and habituation with other animals prompted the attacks. The next one on the list is the Akita with 70 attacks and 8 deaths. It does appear on the potential dangerous dog breed list. Most attacks were on children and in their own home. The Akita falls in the middle of the pack in U.S. statistics on dog bites. The next one is the Boxer with 64 attacks and 7 kills. This one does not appear on the potential dangerous dog breed list. It's a very popular breed and famous for being very affectionate with children. However, 19 of them were its victims. 19 out of the 64 were its victims. Once again, the lack of knowledge when it comes to reading warning signs and the lack of education is what causes these dogs to attack. The next one on the list is the Chow Chow with 61 attacks and 8 deaths. It does not appear on the list, and the vast majority of its attacks were on children. When considering the U.S. statistic on dog bites, the Chow Chow is not a breed that's very tolerant of children, as it is very independent and does not like rough play. The next one on the list is the Labrador Retriever with 56 attacks and 3 deaths. Surprisingly, the most popular breed of all, and the one considered most family-friendly, is not free from being a dangerous dog in some cases, probably higher in the U.S. statistics on dog bites than you thought. It's usually not the animal's fault. The next one is the Australian Shepherd. 38 attacks and 1 death. Also not on the list, potential dangerous dog breeds like the German Shepherd, its instincts is to protect and guard, and which can lead to attack without meaning harm. The next one is the Great Dane, not on the potential dangerous dog breed list and considered one of the calmest breeds. So once again, lack of knowledge about canine psychology prompts these totally unavoidable attacks. The Mastiff, 28 attacks and 5 deaths. It does not appear on the potential dangerous dog breed list with their great strength and powerful body. Even if not intended, their lack of ability to calculate bite force may be the reason for unfortunate cases. Doberman, 23 attacks and 8 kills. It does not appear on the potential dangerous dog breed list. In the 80s, the Doberman was demonized and even urban legends were created about the disproportionate growth of their brains that drove them crazy and provoked moral attacks on people. Nothing could be further from the truth. The reality is that we humans are to blame for not knowing how to educate them and meet their demands. The next one is the Cane Corso. It does not appear on the list because we don't know how to read their alarm signs. This makes it one of the breeds in the U.S. statistics on dog bites that reading body language doesn't always work. English Bulldog, 20 attacks and 1 kill. It's an example that we are failing our friends when they tend to attack us. In this case, such a calm and serene dog has been responsible for the vast majority of attacks on children. The next one is the Alaskan Malamute. It does not appear in the potential dangerous dog breed list. The majority of its attacks, unlike the Huskies, have been inside the home and on the youngest members of the household. St. Bernard's, 12 attacks and 1 kills. Not on the list. However, this good-natured dog also loses patience with little ones in the house. And lastly, the Golden Retriever, 11 attacks and 3 kills. Like the Labrador, it's one of the most popular dogs and has a very good reputation with children. However, it's not free from attacking when several factors come together. To wrap up, now that you have a better understanding on the statistics, you know better. As much as dog bites occur, they're not as regular as you think they are. As a matter of fact, they happen very rarely. And it's true that there are breeds that are more aggressive than others, but the dog bites that happen, there's usually more to the story and beyond just the dog bite. The bite could be from their history and behavior without adequate knowledge, or your mannerisms that may be misunderstood as danger, and lack of training and education on our part. So while some dog breeds may be aggressive, it shouldn't make you fearful of the entire breed. With that, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. If you find our content interesting, if you learn something new, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.